Oh my goodness, it is warm today. Hi, how you doing? Welcome. We made it. It's time for Metal Gear Solid 2. So first of all, something I want to talk about. I love that the Master Collection has this little timeline. I don't know if you can see it up on the top right. Look, there's MGS1 2005, and now we got this here. That's so cool. Like, that they don't need to do that. They didn't need to do that, but that's such a nice little touch. Oh shit! And once this menu's gone, you can even see MGS4 down here. That's sick. That's awesome. Okay, game's boosting. So, it is 2001. The World Trade Center has just collapsed. And right amongst the tragedy, here comes one of the biggest political thrillers about terrorism and espionage. Kojima's a fucking prophet. Enjoy this intro, it's phenomenal. We've got budget this time. Yes, he's also Axel in Kingdom Hearts. Oh, lock in, kids. It's gonna be good. Okay. Main menu quirks. This picture of Snake changes once you clear the game. It will go to a different character and be blue. Just notice it later. Also, the little chemical symbols, if you move the right stick, you can move them around. I'm moving them around right now. Wee. That's all I've really got to say about the main menu this time. This is the Subsistence version. Substance, sorry. Version of the game, which is a re-release. which adds extra stuff. There is skateboarding in here that we can unlock. And Snake Tales were added. They are non-canon stories. I might cover Snake Tales another time. But they were added to the re-release, so they're just a fun little extra. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to hit new game, and we're going to get sucked into it. Don't worry about this. I'm going to play on normal. We're going to have radar off in intrusion view, because that's how it is in MGS1, and that's how I like it. They had to throw this splash screen up.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses had been out in the cold too long.
Did we lose Aubrey, or is she just locked in? Okay. Very iconic intro sequence, this. Something you're going to find out about this story is that it has aged like a fine wine. It is only more relevant every year. And it is in fact 25 years since this game came out this year, so happy birthday, MGS2. Oh, what is Nightbot doing? I'll tell Nightbot off for that. There you go. I've told Nightbot off. You should be able to type in caps now.
Our boy, he's right on schedule.
It is the Smash intro, yes.
He'll know soon enough.
Bro is mad aura farming right now.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it's sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
There's only one ending from this point on. MGS1
All
is
right,
the only one
let's
with the
look at your
diversion
gear.
timeline.
Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the
First-person
body
aiming,
is hit.
baby!
We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake! Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please, I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat.
No.
That's SOP for counter-terror
It's still
ops, too.
Christopher Randall.
Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters.
Any returning actors in this
Chopper.
franchise are maintained.
What?
No, selfies are not a thing yet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh boy.
we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon, how many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS-74U. Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair. I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. KA-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
He knew what the chopper was just from the sound of the rotor.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
You want to save, Snake?
So, you might be thinking there's no proverbs.
Snake, you of course know the saying,
You'd be
one
wrong.
for all for one?
What is this all of a sudden?
Oh, I figured you'd need a lot of motivation, so I came prepared. It's from the Three Musketeers. The book, not the candy bar. Anyway, it means that if you go up against everyone by yourself, they'll gang up on you too, I think. Since you're on your own on that ship, you need to take this to heart and avoid confrontations. How was that? Just like the old days, huh?
Almost reminds me of Mei Ling. But you sure you got it right?
Of course. And I'll teach you a lot more of these. You can count on it.
Great.
Alright. So, let's go over the controls. L2 is still opening your non-weapon items menu. R2 is your weapons menu. Square button is aiming like the old method. If you go and press R1, you can aim like that. If you tap X while moving, you can now roll. Ooh, here's a fun thing. If we call Otacon while we have the Phantasm in,
What you're wielding right now is a converted Beretta M92F, designed to fire tranquilizer rounds. A direct hit will knock the target unconscious. Think of those rounds as tiny syringes. The impact of the round causes the mixing of two chemicals in the shell. The resulting gas compresses a tiny piston and injects the tranquilizer in the bullet's tip into the target's skin. The tranquilizer's effects are felt at different times depending on where the bullet lands. A head or heart shot will take effect immediately, but a round that hits somewhere
Oh,
like
you can,
feet or
use
hands
the
will take a
sticks to
while.
move the
Use the
fortress around.
first-person view attack for maximum accuracy.
And if you click the
The gun is
sticks in-
fitted with a suppressor, so there's no need to worry about alerting the enemy
them
with the
in.
noise. But since it is a tranquilizer gun, the M9 has its limitations. All it can do is knock the enemy unconscious. Keep that in mind.
let me try again.
You have pentazamine in your inventory. If you need to take some, select it in the item window and push the enter button. Pentazamine is a mild tranquilizer used to treat clinical depression, obsessive-compulsive behavior, and anxiety. It belongs to the benzodiazepinate family, and along with its antidepressant and anti-anxiety qualities, it suppresses convulsions. Take it when you have a tough shot ahead with a sniper rifle, and you need to minimize shakiness. But I guess you don't have one of those yet. Well, you can also try some if you're feeling really seasick.
So, now that he's told us that, if we take some and call him back...
Otacon, I took the pentazamine and you're right. The seasickness is gone.
Wow, really?
What do you mean, really? You said...
Drugs are mostly about placebo effect. If you believe it's effective, it is. You're more naive than I thought.
Yeah, I didn't choke him out. He's just dead. So, I want to talk a little bit about the fact that he was dripping water for a second there. In and of itself, fucking phenomenal for a 2001 game. There's so much stuff you can do in this that you couldn't do in any game before it.
Who's there?
Who's that? Enemy sight.
What's going on? Respond. We've lost contact with Deck B. Backup unit, check it out.
You can do this now, by the way.
Huh? Huh?
Enemy personnel on board. All units, maximum alert.
Send a replacement guard for the area.
Understood. Deploy search team to the port-side staircase. Deck B. Increase security precautions.
It's funny that you say Otacon strat, because if you call him while you're in a locker...
This reminds me of when we first met.
I was the one inside the locker that time. We're equal now, huh?
Not unless I wet my pants.
That's a low blow, Snake. Time to save?
Let's get another proverb, shall we?
Okay. There's a saying that goes...
Oops. Aw, damn it, I pressed the button by accident. Sorry, I'll give you a second to read it. Basically, he's just going to give us a ton of wrong proverbs.
HHD, stay alert.
Yeah, you can shoot a fire extinguisher as well. You can do all sorts of cool stuff in this game. Oops, wrong one.
Oh, you need to save? Just a second. Oh, you're not gonna save? Well, okay. Just let me know when you need to.
I rang the wrong Otacon.
Snake, there's a surveillance camera in place. Once you're in its field of view, an alarm will go off. You can't afford to be seen. You can also use the chaff grenade to set up some electronic interference. The camera will be ineffective for a while. There's a blind
He does
spot
not.
right beneath the camera. Use it to buy some time.
You've got a swindling coming up, by the way. Have fun with that. Daddy needs his 12 cents. Hey, it's a ration. We can't do the trick this time, though, I'm afraid. You can do this now, by the way. Never used to be able to do this. I don't think they're doing the catch-up trick.
Who's that?
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors,
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
that sounds about right. There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
Isn't that neat? The answer is yes, it is neat. Just like that you can see the trank in him. Oh, we got a cold. I don't think we have any cold medicine, unfortunately. Yeah? You can get a cold.
Using the old cardboard box trick, huh? Looks good on you, Snake. Camouflage is the best way to slip past enemy surveillance. But cardboard is just paper when it comes down to it. It won't withstand any serious assault for long. Don't rely on the trick too many times either, and I recommend you keep it dry.
Yeah, if you get the box wet, that doesn't end well. Yeah, it can.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
First game where pacifist runs can be done and are actively encouraged, by the way, by starting you with a trank. Every game from this point on you can pacifist run.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal... Oh, Snake, you want to save? Another Chinese proverb. Those who look to the heavens prosper. Those who defy it are no more. Do you know this one? The meaning here is... Hold on a sec. That you can only survive as long as you're a part of the natural order of things. You remember pre-ripped jeans? Manufacturers thought that just because people loved old, broken-in jeans, they would want to buy new jeans that looked old. So they purposefully...
What do jeans have to do with nature and order?
Denim should fray and rip on its own, naturally, right? Some designers tried to go against that, and no one bought them. The earnings report from that fiscal year is enough of a proof.
Earnings?
Let's go and meet that character who's outside, shall we?
I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications, and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild? You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads. Wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing. It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean. And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either.
Oh, baby. Boss 1, Olga Galukovich.
Snake, you're not the only one with a gun. If you don't take cover, you'll get hurt. Hide behind something. She may be hiding too, but you have a clear shot whenever she decides to attack. Use the first-person view attack. Snake, she's shooting from concealment. You should use the first-person view attack. Push RB.
Yeah, I know. I want you to tell me something like not gameplay-wise.
Snake, you... If you use it...
Okay, not telling us anything.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We share everything, all the bad and all the good. I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me.
So you see, enemies now have a health bar and a stamina bar.
Whoever you are, you're not stopping
Typically
us.
either to beat the fight either legally or not legally. As we only have a tranquilizer, we have no choice but to go for a non-lethal kill on all of them.
Take this!
game's a little loud. Ah. Easily resolved. There you go. That should be better. One thing that I like is that as she gets more and more tranked, she slows down. I think all the enemies do that. It's pretty cool. Oh, I've already forgotten what I was saying. It doesn't matter. Hey, we have lethal options now. I mean, I've already been cracking necks, so...
Cypher. Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cypher.
A Marine Cypher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This
Also,
isn't
yes,
gonna be
that is
simple.
Snake's up B in Smash.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
EE?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
So we can get a game over if we kill Olga right now. You were asking if you can kill her lethally. Not in the, story sense. How do you... Oh yeah, triangle to climb up. Also, if you shake her down... We can get a dog tag. Giving my brother an anonymous tip to trick him into hacking the Pentagon. Me when I spread misinformation. Useful thing. Useful thing. You know we just got a useful thing. Bro was hardcore spinning around that box. Wet box. Now we have a dry box and we have a wet box. And we now have bullets for our handgun. Why wet box? Because it was out in the rain. Now we have a box for any occasion.
Time to save?
As opposed to the P box and not P box. Yeah, it's like poetry, you know, it rhymes.
Hey, Snake. What's hardest won, most easily lost? It's time. Get it? Amazing how relevant these Chinese proverbs still are. Once the moment's gone, it's gone. Except for daylight savings time, of course. That extra hour to do anything you like with every autumn. Gotta love it. Then again, you lose an hour every spring, so I guess the proverbs are right. Wow, they thought of everything.
Did they even have daylight savings back then?
Of course not. They knew how to save time. We're the ones that need to be tricked into it.
Yeah, but you said...
The moment never returns, Snake. Let's not waste it on idle questions.
Okay.
These two are such a good dynamic.
Who's that?
Enemy sight.
Uh-oh.
Requesting backup unit.
It's fine, it didn't happen. It's fine, it didn't happen.
Who's there?
Nobody. Revolutionary for 2001, by the way. You can shoot each individual pan, you know, if you want to. Look, I know it seems like not that impressive, but it really was back then. You feel asleep for no reason. Is that ration back? I can never remember. Nope. Okay. Once you've got it, you've got it. Understood. I've never seen the guards choking written out before. That's so fucking good.
Hey, Snake, you found a handgun.
It's a decent one. USP.
The USP fires real bullets, not the knockout rounds the M9 uses. You know that, right? The USP isn't equipped with a suppressor either. If you fire it when there are enemies nearby, they'll probably hear it. Keep that in mind. Having the USP will make combat easier, but being undetected is still the best way to go, okay?
Oh, right. I haven't done the obligatory cigarette scene, have I?
Snake, are you smoking? You really should quit. First of all, it turns you into an instant target in the dark. As for what it means to your health, I won't even go there. Remember what Naomi said about lung cancer rates? Everyone knows that it's a dangerous substance.
So's war, and I've done that all my life.
Well, you can screw up your own body if you like, but think about other people, okay?
This is the new kind that has almost no secondhand smoke. It won't bother anyone.
Oh, really? Didn't I see you toss the butt off the bridge? Littering, polluting. You have a long way to go, my friend.
Oh, yeah, we can get in this one. Oh, yeah, it's not like MGS1 where you have to earn more, like, equip. You already have the max. It's kind of like a, you already earned this in MGS1 kind of thing. Shows player progress. That's the way forward, but I want to show something else real quick. First of all, you know how I showed you the roll thing? Here's something funny you can do. Roll down the stairs.
So, you've got rations now. These are military food supplies and allow you to recover some life with use. If it is equipped in advance, the ration will automatically be used and life will be regained when you receive damage. You can select it in the window and push the confirmation button to use the item on the spot. Rations were designed to be carried and eaten on the field. They're all about functionality and calories. They use special freeze-drying methods developed by the NROC. They're compact, portable, and last for weeks.
Otacon, I hit my head. You talking about rations? So there's a guy sleeping, but I want to make sure he's sleeping. He's a stinky boy. Booby mags! You know it. Now get swindled, idiot.
Raven. Snake, that shadow,
It's him. No doubt about it.
But Raven was, you know, out in Shadow Moses.
I know. Maybe it's the last of his 9 lives. Or maybe his maker decided to give him another chance.
You're not serious, are you?
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Either way, we'll find out soon enough.
Snake, watch your step, okay? Time to save?
We'll have a proverb while people are watching an ad.
The Chinese have a saying. Those who are lost never question a path, and a drowning man doubts not the shallows. And it means that you need to make use of other people's help. Otherwise you could be in trouble. If you're lost, you don't even know whether a road you come across is a right one. And, what's the difference between shallow and deep if you've already drowned, right? Anyway, the point is that help is always a good thing to accept. So make good use of the codec.
Look, this stuff seems nothing like what Mei Ling used to talk about.
Hey, she couldn't do better herself.
Ugh.
Okay, we're gonna hang on for a sec while people are being swindled. I'm gonna grab a drink, actually. Good opportunity to grab a drink. Oh boy, it's warm. Okay, I'm almost back. Is everybody still here? Is everybody here? Can I proceed? Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you're here. Okay.
Snake, watch your step, okay?
Let's go see what this Vulcan Raven Shadow really is.
Snake, Metal Gear is in the holds below the tanker's deck. Go down.
You've got nothing to say about that? Damn.
What was that?
What was that? To be fair, we are playing on normal. They have a higher field of vision, the higher the difficulty. Okay. Now, we're going to do something that's a little tedious. And I apologize for that. But MGS2 has something called the grip gauge. See how it says grip level 1? You can do pull-ups. I need to move this guy out of the way. Ooh, thanks for the ammo. And I need to get that grip gauge to level 3. Now, 100 pull-ups levels up your grip gauge. I'm not going to do that though, because I mean I will do 10 because I'll show you. So if you hold L2 and R2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 10. I need to find a good place to do this, because if you drop off of a rail and catch another one below, that counts as 10. I think I used to do it off of this. So like that. So that's 20. There is, of course, the danger that if I miss, I'm fucking dead. But this is way faster than the alternative. So I apologize, but just give me a couple of minutes. And yes, I do need to do this for a part coming up. Basically, there's a thing that I can only do in an upcoming sequence if I have grip level 3. I think you can barely do it with grip 2. Grip level 3 is the max.
Congrats, Snake. Looks like those pull-ups were worth it. Your grip strength is up.
I'm doing it here because this is like the best place to do it, to be honest. What I am going to do though, real quick, I'm gonna back here and then back in because that saves my progress. So like if I fuck up and fall now, it won't matter. You know what I mean?
Snake.
Yeah.
Oh, you need to save? Just a second.
Like, it doesn't take that long, really, does it? Like, if we were doing the actual pull-ups way, that would take a while.
Acquaintances agree, friends argue. That's a straightforward one. The better friends you are, the more openly you can disagree with each other. So feel free to present a counterpoint if you don't agree with what I'm saying. Argue away.
Sure, all right.
Not a promising start. Okay, forget what I said. Just go along with my advice.
I love those two. Uh-oh. That's 120. The timing's quite specific for grabbing, by the way. You gotta be careful. $140, $150. I've already lost track because I choked that guy out. There is no leg strength now. We're nearly there. I do apologise for the tedium of this bit. Like, the upcoming sequence, we could do it another way, but the way that... basically, me doing this now will save us a big headache because I can do basically an infiltration part where I just hang my way across. Instead of like, god damn. Traffic's loud, sorry. It's so warm, I gotta have the windows open. There we go. We now have grip level 3. Check it out. You can hang for a long time in grip level 3. Onwards, everybody. Right in the butt. I shot his radio so he can't call for help.
It's the enemy! It's the enemy! I need help!
No, you don't.
We've lost contact with the engine room. Backup unit, check it out.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol in the small room on the port side. You got one again. Fight it now. Send a replacement guard for the area.
Understood. Assigning more personnel to the starboard entrance to the engine room.
How we doing, chat?
No sign of the missing man. Everything else is normal.
It's the intruder! Stay on guard! Send a replacement guard for the area.
Understood. Assigning more personnel to the starboard entrance to the engine room.
I wonder, I'm curious, if I take pentazimine, because it slows your heart rate, right? Can we tell when we're in the locker, I wonder? I don't think so. Alright, we're nearly in the clear.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Snake, there's another set of infrared sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
Now, you gotta be a good shot here, because if you fuck up... Yeah, that's a lot of lasers. You can't see where the control terminal is. I have to get right down low, is that what it was? Yeah, there it is. Killed his wife. I'm so sorry, dude. Where is this last control sensor? Gotta be up there somewhere. Ah, yeah, there we are.
Horizontal Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Five Nights at Ocelots, everybody. Oh! Shit, I just realized I can show you something cool, by the way. You know Snake's A-button combo in Smash, right? It comes from this game. Hope it was a good song, bro.
Nothing to report.
Oh, you need to save? Just a second.
Who's ready for a mini-boss?
Do you know the saying, one forgets the hurt once the wound is healed? And that, of course, means, where'd I put that piece of paper?
Did you say something?
No, nothing. Forgetting the pain when the wound's healed means, that you have to get better fast. Yeah, that's it. So stock up on those rations and bandages.
Is that really all it means?
Hey, I'm the expert here.
Okay, we're full on bullets for both guns. Got all rations. All is well.
We have sealed the stern hatch.
All right.
The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Who goes there? Yay! Force alert! multi-kill at the end there.
Who goes there?
Oh, he's back, everybody.
Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Did he get his arm back? He has an arm.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed?
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
The full speech is in the screenplay. You can
Okay,
read it if
Snake,
you want.
let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Can we
Just
snooze
spit it
that?
out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
Thank you.
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into US military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way.
No doubt about it.
And one more thing. The Commandant's
Not
already
in a
begun his
million
speech,
years.
but you need to
I
get the
forgot to
pictures
tell
before
you,
he's done talking.
If you
Otherwise
press
they'll
R1
spot
or
you,
R2,
okay?
you can hear
How
the
much
inner
time do I
thoughts.
have? No doubt
I hacked
about
into
it.
his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
At the moment,
So you actually have a real length of his speech to do this.
Oh, you need to save? Just a second.
And you're about to find out why I wanted that grip level 3.
Snake, have you heard this one? Evil is human nature, and his entire being, falseness. The concept of so-called original sin. The idea that you're born bad, so you can't help doing bad things.
Hold on. I thought the idea of original sin was that you had to work even harder at being good because you were born evil.
Well, yeah, that too. Very good, Snake.
every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear.
So, what you are normally
so do a number
supposed to
of
do
rogue states.
is you are meant to sneak down there, and I don't know if you can see from
They're all
here.
working on deploying
In that
their own
corner,
Metal Gear
there's a
force to compete
grate,
with the US
and then you
nuclear
can sneak
strike capability.
underneath. See the little
The
metal
world
grates
is about
underneath
to see
the
a
troops?
swarm of these
You
Metal
basically
Gear
go
derivatives.
underground, right? But we're not doing that.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
What we're going to do is we're going to do this.
With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a... Some say that the strategic...
So I'm running out of time to show you a scene where if you
Time to
save
save?
13 times, you get a special codec message. I don't know how many saves I've done, but I might just mash a couple.
You know the story about Achilles in Paris? The moral here is, well, something about his heel. Anyway, even the great and virtually immortal hero Achilles was finally done in by Paris. Talk about a dangerous city. So don't get complacent. The mission can turn around and get you.
Wasn't Paris a person?
What?
Paris, I thought he was a...
Snake. There's a time and a place for conspiracy theories. Please, I'm trying to concentrate here.
Huh? Sorry.
Let me do one more just to get the save counts up.
Do you want to save, Snake?
We can let this ad ride. We can swindle him.
Okay. See you, Snake. Oh, Snake, you want to save? Hang in there. Oh, you need to save? Okay, Snake. Stay out of trouble.
We must be nearly at 13.
Do you want to save, Snake?
I've made a conscious effort to make a few saves.
Okay. See you, Snake. Time to save? Okay, Snake. Stay out of trouble. Oh, Snake, you... Okay. See you, Snake.
Let's try it in the next room.
Aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy. Theirs is a program that will add... You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Metal Gear.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce Metal Gear Ray.
It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
Okay, we're finally there. So...
Oh. Oh, shit, has my game crashed? Holy fuck, the game crashed. What? Uh-oh. Good job I've been saving frequently, huh? What the hell? Okay. Sorry about that. Don't know why that happened. The game crashed. Unless my computer's getting too hot. I don't know. That could be it, maybe. At least we've been making regular saves.
Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted to...
That's true. Maybe the game was like, no, we'll play it twice.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration.
Let me try that again. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce Metal Gear Ray.
Metal Gear.
Time to save?
Yes, please. I don't want to do that room again.
Do you know the saying, those who walk 100 leagues think not that their journey is half ended until the 90th league? That means... what does it mean? Okay, it means that if you're planning to walk that far, you better damn well know how to do simple arithmetic. Study, stay in school.
This seems to be getting more and more random.
Correction. It's becoming more deep. Trust me. Oh, Snake, you want to save? Okay, see you, Snake.
Maybe it's only like once per room.
Ours is not the only military project.
But without trying to spoil anything, that room is my last room to do it, so...
Ours is...
Time to save? The Chinese have a proverb that goes, "Scholars hold in esteem knowledge, not acts." See, they just sit around thinking instead of actually doing something, which doesn't make them too useful. Action is what matters, I think.
Look, what I heard from Mei Ling was that...
Snake, have you noticed that you bring her up a lot?
Huh? That isn't the...
Here we go again. What am I gonna do with you?
Like I was saying...
You and your hyperactive libido. It's a good thing one of us can keep all the details straight.
Otacon is a professional
Only
gaslighter.
military project. Ours is not the only military. Ours.
Time to save? This is my favorite Chinese saying. Better to be first among roosters than last among bulls. Of course, the meaning's clear. If you have to choose between being a chicken or a cow, pick the chicken. Cows are always being messed with by aliens. Cattle mutilations are up, you know. Why go looking for trouble, right? If an enemy spots you, you'll be in more trouble than a cow on a UFO. You stay out of their sight.
Why would aliens be in an old Chinese proverb?
Everyone knows they've been visiting us for thousands of years.
News to me.
Ours is not the only military. Ours is not the only military. Ours is...
Time to save?
Ancient aliens.
Snake, do you know the Chinese proverb, care avoids error? Error is thought to be a Kung word, meaning what? There's some linguists who think that this accounts for an almost universal utterance of the syllable when people are at a loss for words. A kind of vestigial...
Hey!
Ah!
What a crock! What did you do with that little cheat sheet I made you? Oh, there it is. Hey!
That's really,
How could you do that? You know how busy I am and you...
It's not what you think.
Oh? So what am I thinking?
What's going on over there?
Oh, hi, Snake. Do you know that Otacon's been...
Mei Ling, we're in the middle of a mission and everything, so can we, you know...
Fine. Sure. And Snake, the real meaning of care avoids error is that if you're cautious, you can avoid making serious mistakes. Even if you've gotten used to the mission, watch what you do. Good luck.
Yeah, Snake. Good luck.
You, I'm not done with. Let's discuss this, shall we?
They got her back just to record that.
It's not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development. But it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
Good.
It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own raid project. But I promise that they will
Good.
not succeed. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Left. Down. Right. Down. Front. Right. To move on, I have a daughter. And it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children
None of this counts.
experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that.
Getting a shot from the front is going to be tricky.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon. It is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship. Intruder to the left! Intruder to the right! Intruder to the left! Should that actually happen, I expect you to be prepared. We cannot and will not give up Ray. Stay on your guard at all times. To move on, some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of
Good.
The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot
I like
of
how
pressure
it's
from
so
Navy
tense, so
brass,
I'm being quiet.
especially those with
Because I
submarine
don't want to
and
get
air
caught.
background.
Like, they can hear me. So stupid.
I seem to be repeating myself.
Little MSX reference for all you Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 fans.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first one I'm seeing is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. Okay, what am I seeing now? This is great! The Marines lettering shows up really well. Next up is... We only need one good shot of the lettering.
Oh no, you didn't count my front left?
What's the last one gonna be?
Not counting my front left photo.
Chalk it up to old age. George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failure.
Hope that counts. You want a sticker of Hal? I'll think about it.
Okay, I'm receiving the images. The first image is... You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot.
Okay.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. Lukovich. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Not you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, you! Have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Gurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Gurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
That's why they call him
Sergey.
Revolver.
Looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitors! Stop!
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program.
Ouch!
Get out of my mind, Liquid! The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
Yeah, sure, bro. That's gonna work. High-powered water laser.
Snake! Snake!
Bum bum ba da dum. Goddamn, Ray is such a sick
No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir.
Well, definitely sneaks that.
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
We have now completed the prologue. I hope you enjoyed it.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the Big Shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEALs Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the Big Shell under complete control.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the Big Shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the Big Shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant's struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence.
We'll snooze that one because we're going
There's
to wrap up
someone
very
else
shortly.
besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part.
Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the back button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the back button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the Big Shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
I'm enjoying reading chat right now.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Alright. So, first thing we can do is we can go back into the water. Because, hey, guess what? We can swim now.
Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming. Stroke the water and...
Yeah, we know how to swim. There it is. Get our thermal goggles back. Can we get a face reveal? We'll get a face reveal before the end of stream, don't worry. But the face reveal will pretty much be the end of stream. I'm hoping it's my lad also. Yes, it's also. Solid also. One. 2, 3, 4, 5. What I'm going to do is I'm occasionally just going to do 5. You've got an ad break coming up. Sorry about that. I can't skip any more of them. You'll have to watch it.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Okay, well, while they're watching ads. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. That seems familiar.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high.
Yeah, I know.
Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
I need to.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while.
That's exactly it.
Stay on guard.
Got it.
Oh, okay, I guess he didn't want to talk to me after all. Okay, so we now have to enter a code name, our birthday, and where we're from. Or, if you enter a special name, it will automatically fill in the real information of that person. Oh, it didn't work. Why did it not work? Do I have to put Kojima Hideo? Oh, oops. I spelled your name wrong. I'm sorry, Sensei. Huh. It's not working. I'm sure that used to be a thing. Whatever. Alright, well, let me put the, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with this.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather. But if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack?
What?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well. I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the
That
elevator
lasted long.
arrives. You must stay out
Using
of
his
sight.
code name lasted long, didn't it?
I'm under enemy fire! Secure the perimeter! Who's that? Enemy... No! Oh!
What's going on? Respond.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right. but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
I really wanted that plot twist to end the stream with.
Colonel,
Perfect.
I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the President?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly.
We love hexagons.
And you're on the roof
we
of
love
strut
bees.
A, shell 1 at the moment.
We love beehives.
First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
What's up, Jack? Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough? And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Okay, what's the funniest way I can end this stream? Flipping on bird shit?